Yo, what is going on, guys? Today, got a different kind of video for you. I think it was about a week ago, Complex Magazine posted their list of the 13 biggest songs of the summer. And I just thought it'd be cool to talk about this because I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I feel like in terms of songs of the summer, it was a pretty weak, honestly, a very weak summer for that. I feel like there was no super dominant, not even just one particular dominant song, but dominant songs in general where like everybody I know's listening to them. You see everyone online listen to them. I feel like we didn't get any of those consensus bangers. Well, normally we do get a handful of them. So yeah, today I just wanted to break down some of the picks on the list, discuss how I feel about them as songs of the summer, as well as talk about some songs that I was bumping a lot this summer, songs that were a huge part of my summer rotation and my summer playlists. And I mean, yeah, here's to hoping 2024 has some bigger bangers for us next year. All right, so like I said, there was 13 songs on this list. Frankly, there was a couple songs that I haven't even heard or heard of. But first of all, I wanted to talk about the picks that I thought they actually got right. And Peaches and Eggplants by Young Nudy and 21 Savage, which honestly is an easy lock. At 11 on the list is low, but like this is an easy lock. This is honestly, again, I feel like it never reached those heights, but this was a song that I was seeing online a lot and that I was personally playing along. As well as Forever by Kate Romine, when it came out, it was dubbed by a lot of people as the like summer album, the summer track list, it has those type of vibes, and it did, but I didn't really carry over. Even a track like Forever, which again was in my summer rotation a little bit, I didn't listen to it that much. I'm not crazy about the song. It's good. Although I will say, I asked you guys on my Instagram what your biggest songs of the summer was, and Forever did pop up the most. So now at number 5, they got Sprinter by Dave and Central C. And if there was any song to come out this year that I was gonna dub as the song of the summer, this is undoubtedly it. This is a banger drill track where Dave and Centra's taking turns dropping hilarious one-liners and flowing so nonchalantly over this pretty simple drill beat, but again, super fun track that I was listening to all summer. They also had Put It on the Floor Again by Lotto and Cardi B, which I know a lot of people gave a lot of shit. A lot of people aren't a big fans of, but I'm gonna be honest, there is a pretty deeply ingrained trend of misogyny in the general hip-hop landscape and general hip-hop listener base where people don't like, or at least where men and boys don't really like listening to female rappers because they don't like what they're rapping about for the most part. You guys know what I'm talking about. Now, first of all, there are plenty of women MCs out there who do not rap about the stuff that you fragile snowflakes are not trying to hear about. Rappers like Lil Sims, Rhapsody, No Name, Chica are all incredible lyricists. And then even Lotto and Cardi B, who lyrically aren't the best, but they're rapping that gangsta talk, they're gassing themselves up, and they bring crazy energy to the track. Both of them, this track is super hype. Cardi B, when she comes on, sounds like the fucking illest boss, and I just love the vibes on this track. I love the energy. Again, I know a lot of you guys probably not gonna like this, might flame me for it. I think this was definitely a banger this summer as well. Yo, rip me out of plastic, I've been necking brand new. Of course, Fuck You Mean by Gunna is on here as well at number 2. I've spoken about Fuck You Mean probably about 3 to 4 times in the last month on this channel at this point, between the A Gift and a Curse review, the Gunna Rapper report card that I just posted, and some other rotation type videos. And I mean, this song is just, I said it before, I say it again, this feels like a very plasticky manufactured hit. Again, it's all over Spotify, it's always getting put into my recommendations. It's on the radio, but I never hear anyone, I never see anybody personally banging Fuck You Mean. I'm yet to see it. So again, fair placement just because of how popular it is, but this is a song like Gunna's other hits, to be honest, recently, like Pushin' P last year, where I really do question the legitimacy of this song. I feel like there's definitely a lot of streams being pumped into this song to get it to where it was on the charts, but I mean, yeah, fair placement nonetheless. And at number 1, I'm sure a lot of people would have expected Fuck You Mean, but they had Ski Yee by Sexy Red. Sexy Red, another rapper who a lot of people probably don't like. She's very similar into that Glorilla vein where she's on the beat rapping pretty much strictly super gangsta and super fucking horny talk. And Again, like I said, if you are physically incapable of listening to that, kind of pathetic, because you'll listen to rappers talking about how big their dick is. Like, we're my Travis Scott fans. I'm the shit diaper, dick as long as a Pringle box, but like, then you won't listen to this, and it's like, where's the double standard, you know? Because I'm gonna come through and say it's Ski is a banger. The little Ski just infectious, gets caught in your head. Sexy Red's lyrics, again, are pretty fucking trash, but she brings a very raunchy, very savage energy to the track with her delivery and with her presence. And again, it's a low-key banger. It's not a crazy good song or anything, but it's fun when it comes on. Also, the biggest TikTok song of the summer, so I feel like it's pretty well deserved to be at number 1. And then in terms of other songs on here that I thought were weird placements, you got Who Told You with J Hus and Drake, which is a pretty safe, pretty simple, pretty generic dance hall type cut. Drake's doing his thing. J Hus is, I don't know, I've not really listened to him. It's a fine track. I don't hate it, but it's just very predictable, very expected, and I feel like I could get this type of Drake or this type of music even just from better dance hall inspired Drake songs like on Views. You also get the Hillbillies with Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem, and I've been said this before as well. This is not a very good song. This song actively makes me worry if these two are doing a collab album together, because this song is just not really good. Like, honestly, the beat is weak. Kendrick's and Keem's very direct staccato type flows are interesting, but their monotone deliveries don't do much for me, and it's just not an exciting track. It's boring. I also had Strike Holster by Lil Yachty on here, which I don't know how popular this song is. I know it's a little popular, but I don't think it's like huge. It's fine because Yachty's on a little run right now. He's really won the people over this year. This has been Yachty's year low key, but this is not my favorite of the singles he's released. This is fine, but like in terms of Yachty being his like rage type bag, rage type aesthetics, I think the best song of him is what is it, like Solo Creed Steppin' Boy or something like that. That song's a banger. Strike's not bad, just not my favorite of that type. And then, of course, the obvious pick here, Barbie World by Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. This was going to be here because this was made for the barbs, made for the radio, made for mainstream media to gobble up, so its place here is very logical. And, I mean, yeah, interesting list. These were a lot of pretty mainstream, popular-ish songs to come out of this summer. Obviously, like I said, none of these are mega hits. Even, like, Fuck You Mean and Barbie World are really the closest we get to a mega hit on this list. And I just feel like in summers past, we've had, like, several mega hits to look forward to. You know, and here, it feels lacking, but you know, there are some low-key tracks that I was banging that I'm going to get into. In terms of old songs that I was banging a lot this summer, I just wanted to give a quick shout-out to Trademark USA by Baby Keem and No Flockin' by Kodak Black. 2 anthems for me this summer. Also, quick little shout-out to Love Story by Taylor Swift. Just a party banger. In terms of like new music that came out this summer that I was bumping a lot throughout this summer, again, it's not much, and it's also not songs that like I was listening to like every day, multiple times a day. Just songs I was listening to a good bit this summer that I think warrant me talking about in terms of a conversation of the 2023 songs I was bumping this summer. For starters, real quick, we'll talk about Business is Business by Young Thug, because Parade on Cleveland, Money on the Dresser, and Cars Bring Me Out were all huge songs for me. All 3 are absolutely fucking bangers. Super high energy, super fun. I love Drake on Parade on Cleveland. We also got Flooded the Face by Lil Uzi Vert, another pretty obvious one. I'm surprised this song wasn't bigger. I feel like this really could have been a hit to elevate Uzi's even further into the stratosphere of popularity. Cupid Version 2 by 50/50. Not a rap song, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. There's the Drake and Cardi AI cover of this song. I was bumping this song a lot too. Again, super fun track. Can't Nobody by Lil Wayne and I Know by Travis Scott off of Utopia. 2 other songs that were pretty big. You could throw all of Utopia in because like that last month of summer, pretty much all I was banging was that. And finally, a more low-key track that I really grew on me this summer was Cocaine Spoon by Belly featuring Rick Ross. Now, Belly's not a rapper I particularly care for, I think is good, but this is the type of song where it just all comes together. You're getting this very bouncy and pretty laid back instrumental with a very nice, I don't know the instrument, but a very nice melody in there that is just very, feels like a little star twinkling across the sky. You know what I'm saying? It's a very I don't know, it's a moment in the beat that it makes the song feel very polished. Belly is just dropping some catchy, clever bars. You know, it's not super deep, not super hype either. It's just clever bars that get stuck in your head. Rick Ross's verse is pretty memorable. He talks about how the girl he's fucking is a beast because she pissed on his seats. I mean, what's not to love about this song? And yeah, just to wrap it up, interesting summer in terms of hip hop music. We didn't get that many major drops, and the drops we did get, like Pink Tape and Business is Business, didn't have like mega hits on them. Even Utopia, you know, there's no Utopia song dominating the airwaves. Just something interesting, you know, because last time all of these rappers dropped, they had mega hits that were topping the charts and that everyone was banging. I do think part of the reason is obviously everyone online is talking about the narrative that hip hop is dying. I don't think that's true. I think mainstream hip hop is dying because over the past 5 years or so, people in general have gotten so used to the specific mainstream sound that everyone was pumping out. This pretty generic, safe stuff, all the same features, all the same type beats that everyone was doing. And at first, everyone was cool with it, but now, you know, like 5 years later, everyone is kind of tired of it. That's why you're seeing other genres like dancehall, R&B, and even country music all becoming more popular than they have been in the past several years. And I think it's not because, again, hip hop isn't dying. I think it's because hip hop fans who are tired of hearing the same bullshit over and over and over again from their favorite mainstream artists are directing a lot of their listening to other genres, smaller and more niche or confined genres, like people who only listen to like Yeat and Rage, or like people who go and discover old music or like abstract music. I just think the stagnation in mainstream hip hop has caused a lot of people to diversify their listening more and to gravitate to, you know, the biggest Uzi song or the biggest Travis Scott song to come out. So I think overall that's a good thing for hip hop, but again, pretty weak summer arcs this year. I mostly was banging songs to come out in the last 10 years. But yeah, that's all I got. I just want to have a more casual type discussion video. You know, just chop it up with you guys a little bit. But what do you guys think of this whole situation in terms of summer 2023 for music, in terms of what songs you think have been really dominating for you, and songs that you think maybe should have had that super mainstream, you know, going number one, like a Flooded the Face by Lil Uzi Vert. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, put on notifications, all that. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.